Obviously, it was close to me. Oh, sorry, I didn't see it full on, but I obviously saw the clip thereafter, and I think for me, it's a yellow card.
For a lot of the players, obviously.
Can I ask,
Like,
for me, it's a yellow card. You know, when you have the opposing manager as well in the linesman's ear telling them that it should be a red card. You know, I think the linesmen and the officials need to support each other. The linesman in the second half told Colin Lyons it was a wide ball. He walked into his umpires, had a chat with them for a minute. I said, why is that? I don't know. And next thing they give out a pint. So I thought they're a team, just like we're trying to be a team in the thing. And I just didn't see that today. You put so much into this, and we thrown everything at it. You know, we felt we had to be a little bit different this year and make the step change. And we did that. We did that with the support of the county board. We tried everything. But the more we seemed to try, the more it seemed to come back at us, and we just, as I said, it was very hard for it to catch a break, and it's just one of those years, I think.
Henry, the red card, David Burke after the game was in tears on the sideline.
Well,
the panel were split.
Why wouldn't he be in tears? David Burke was probably hurt for Galway for 18 years, 16 years, who's given everything, probably, and this is his life. This is hurling, is his thing, and playing for St. Thomas's and playing for Galway. And then he feels he makes a decision that probably, is it a warranted, definite red card? Did he go out to hurt someone? Absolutely not. So I think that's why he's hurting. And I tell you, if he wasn't hurting, there'd be a problem. But that's the kind of player David Burke is, and the kind of person he is that he is hurting very hard. But I know the Galway support and the Galway people will get right behind him.
We had the benefit of replays watching it back. I think the panel and TV were even split themselves. There did seem to be contact with the head, and that is something that's been stamped out or dealt with in the sport at the minute. You seem to be more upset with the influence on the sideline.
Well, no, I don't know if the decision was, if the ref had seen something straight on that he made a decision on, but it seemed to me that the linesman definitely had an influence in the game. And as well as that, you said about the head, but as well as that, you have a player jumping into another player. So if a player is 2 feet off the ground, he's moving with his head, it's very hard, it's very hard to avoid it. So look, I'm sure there will be debate around that. For me, did he deserve a red card? No, he didn't. It was a yellow card, and it obviously had a big bearing on the game.
It had a massive bearing on the game. You mentioned the fight that the player showed, and even Burke and what he's given the Galway. It's very close after the game. Were you happy with the performance in the second half?
In the second half, I think we tired a bit, definitely, and I think the breeze was very, very strong. And I was, to be fair, as much as we tried, I think they gave it absolutely everything. And you can only ask a group of people to empty themselves, and I feel they did that.
What are the things that you're going to weigh up over the next couple of days?
I don't know that. I'm going to be very low, obviously, because you put a lot into this, and it can really, and you just weigh up your family and everything like that goes into it. So for us, though, that's why we do sport. Like, it's easy to sit at home and watch the TV and do these things, but you have to front up and go out there, and that's what I decided to do. But your family put a lot into it, and there's a lot of things that kind of go around. So, but for me, it'll be hurt for a few days and just kind of take a break and just try and get back to normal after a couple of days and just see how things lie then at that stage.